Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode 56, and today we are returning with the final two games in the Premier League season as the race for the top four place reaches its climax. Today we take on Manchester United and Arsenal, both at home, and as things stand right now, we are 1 point behind both Arsenal and Spurs in the Premier League table, and need to pick up points today if we are to qualify for the Champions League for the third straight season. Now, as you can see, it's very tight. We're 1 point behind them both, and we have a worse goal difference record than Arsenal, but do have a better goal difference record on Spurs. And Spurs have just played before us on Friday night, and Chelsea, who are one place below us, have done us a massive favour as Spurs lost by 2-0 at New White Hart Lane and in a man sent off as well. So massive confidence booster going into today's episode, knowing that Spurs lost their game played before us, but it doesn't change things really, as we still need to get the results today, otherwise we are not going to qualify and finish in the top four. So, two massive games. United are just too good in this game, so I can't see us getting much from the first, but the second game against Arsenal, I mean, that could be a loser misses out in the top four place. So, I'm really excited, but also super nervous as well. So, Manchester United, the first game today. No games happen off camera, obviously, so let's just dive straight into it. Now, we're sticking with the 4-2-4 for this game, despite the fact we have lost the last two games playing this formation, because I really do like the system, and we look much better when going forward playing this setup as well. So, hoping for the best, but again, taking on United, obviously expecting the worst. So this for the team for the game then. Raj in goal, back for Timon in for the team. Dimov, Keane and Farouk Balut in midfield, Kirkpatrick and Saidi. On the wings, Olivier on the left, Lecco on the right, and Berahino and Donnelly up top together. These guys have just been unbelievable in recent weeks. And on the bench for Kai, Rodriguez, Torre and Dye, Barkley, Delafeu and Ruggiero as well. So of course Miguel's still injured. He's coming back to fitness though, should make the final two games, the final league game and the Champions League final as well. Sonogo of course still injured too, but should be okay for the Champions League final, and of course Malona's out for the season as well. So here we go, first of the two big games today is Manchester United. We need a miracle to win this game and finish in the top four. Come on, Hull. So we need a miracle because don't forget Arsenal are playing tomorrow. They are taking on Manchester City, and if they win that game and we lose here at home, which is very likely to happen, both of those things very likely to happen, that means that Arsenal guarantee a top four place, and the only team we can overtake is Spurs, and if they win on the final day away against Liverpool at Anfield, then there's nothing we can do. So destiny is in our own hands going into this game, but if we lose it, then it's out of our own hands. Two huge games today, of course, they're the final games of the season, and we've got to come through. Fail to win these games, and I don't think we'll qualify for the Champions League. And that's the worst part of that as well. I really do believe we might have to win both of our games today. Like, both of our games. This is Manchester United, who are just, of course, so good on this game. And also Arsenal as well, who are right now a couple of places above us in the table. So it's unlikely, but if we get the first goal of the game, I'll feel at least a little bit of confidence. Olivier heads it in, and Timon flicks it on, and Berahino, oh, can turn it in. Back to Olivier, oh, he can though. Willie Olivier makes it 1-0, and the Belgian gets his fourth of the year. And what an important goal as well. It fires us in front. We have to win both games today, I feel. I don't think one win will be enough. I feel like we need to win both. And we have gone in front thanks to Olivier. That was so weird. Timon headed the ball in. It was cleared off the line. And then Olivier turned in the rebound and we get the goal. It was poor goalkeeping, really. What a great challenge from Fossey Venture on the line. But credit to Josh Timon. Didn't just blast it from a tight angle. Gave it back to Olivier. And that's got to be the best frame rate I've seen for one of my 3D replays as we take the lead. Get in, Willie Olivier. What a legend. Doesn't take much to be a Hull City legend, does it? He's only played for the club for a couple of years, but if he fires into the top four, he's definitely a legend in my book. Still, 1-0 Hull City, but we know how good United are. Do not expect this game to finish 1-0, because it won't. They're just too good. They will score, and they might do it now, and they would have done so had Anthony Martial hit the target. Just wide the post, still 1-0. They're going to score today, so I want a second goal before the break. And then a highlight as Raj launches the goal kick long and Bailey gets it away, but Kirkpatrick nods it onto Saidi, who is dispossessed by Paul Pogba. I've got to say, Saidi's been so disappointing this season as Mata plays it long. Farouk Balut cuts it out though, and we'll give it back towards Raj and pass out from the back. Should be okay to do this. We've got good ball playing defenders, and I think we'll be alright to get the ball clear, but right on cue, we give it away with Timon, and United get possession back. Ball long towards Salah. They'll whip this boys to the centre, and that'll be a goal. Yeah, already called that. Crosses on this game, particularly low crosses as well, are just so OP. And once one of the wide men get in behind your fullback, like 50 times out of 50, 49 times out of 50, it's probably going to be a free shot within 6 yards and a goal into the back of the net. Salah with the cross across across the face of the goal. Martial couldn't miss. 1-1. They were going to score today, and they've already equalised. I just can't beat United on this game. You know, I said before, I'd like it to be like the mission of the series to overtake them domestically, but I don't think it'll happen. I really don't think it'll happen. They're just too good on this game. They've just got too many good players, and their side is just far too dominant. But his side of Berahino on the ball, getting past one, getting past two, crossing, and oh, Mayo gets it clear, and Blue wins it back though. Still a chance possibly. Cross to the middle is caught by Lecco. Saidi now on the ball finds Brian. Brian across towards Olivier. Oh, just wide the post. The Belgian so close to bagging a brace, but just wide from the former Anderlecht man. Still 1-1. United will surely be fancying their chances going into the second half. They've played better, but we've had some chances. If we're a little bit more clinical in the second half, you never know. We could win this one. Won't say anything at the break. Let's just go straight into the second half. Still tied at 1-1. Of course, don't forget, a loss in this game is genuinely disastrous, because if we do lose and Arsenal win tomorrow, which again is very likely, of course, City will be a tough game for them. They're 7 points clear of Arsenal right now. But if they win that game, Arsenal can't be caught by us. And that means that if Spurs beat Liverpool, again, there's nothing we can do. Win against Arsenal 40-0 and we'll still miss out on the top four. So I feel as though the point is at least mandatory in this game. And I really feel as though all three could be a requirement as well. Come on, Hull. So no changes to the tactics, but Ruggiero and Deulofeu are coming on. A bit more aerial presence up top with Ruggiero and out 6'6", and Deulofeu is someone who at times can provide a spectacular, but first highlight of the second half comes to United, and I'm very worried. Luis Eduardo on the ball, crosses, and Pogba turns it in! And Manchester United come from behind to take the lead. We drop to 5th place. I mean, you just can't beat them on this game. They're just too good, and they've gone in front. We did lead, but unfortunately, we've thrown that away, and the Frenchman has maybe dumped us out of the top 4 and possibly for good. And we've got just over 15 minutes to go, and unless we can find a goal to equalise, I feel as though next season we won't be in the Champions League. How on earth do you beat Manchester United on this game? I mean, they are just too good, and in this save, they are just unbelievable. It's just absurd. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, I think I said this before, I don't think I've ever seen a side that is more dominant, like an AI team be more dominant domestically than what I've seen from Manchester United in this save. It's unbelievable how good they are, and they could possibly wrap the points up here. This game means nothing to them, but everything for us. As Keane heads it clear. Come on, chance on the break, lads. Let's go. Deulofeu towards Donnelly. We need to score. Brian on the ball. Barkley. Ruggiero. Yes! Ruggiero gets in. Barkley to the Brazilian. And Ruggiero puts us back on level terms. Right, come on. I'm going to go to counter. Change the instructions up. It's much lower tempo. Try and kill some clock. Shorter passing as well. And brilliant. A replay comes on. Donnelly to Barkley though. Lovely first time ball. Ruggiero timed his run to perfection on the volley. Look at that. Sweet as a nut. Fires it past the keeper. It's 2-2. Come on, Hull. We're so close to a vital point. Right, come on, come on, come on. Let's not throw us away. Short pass, retain possession. Be more disciplined. Stick to positions. Actually, no, take it off because we're on counter fairly wide as well. And let's drop slightly deeper in our defensive line as well. And not watch balls go over the top like how they scored their 2 goals today. Come on, lads. Come on, come on, come on. 2 minutes of stoppage time. I'll take this result I'll take this result every day of the week. As Olivier finds Donnelly to Barkley. Oh, De Gea would have saved. That would have been unbelievable. We won it there. Barkley denied by the Spaniards. Still 2-2. Look, I'll still be fine with the draw. I'll still be fine with the draw. Rashford. Straight at Raj. Come on, come on, come on. Final whistle. Hurry up. We still might need to beat Arsenal on the final day. But, a draw will be good enough. I'll take it. Rashford, Keane is there. Back towards Raj. How long is this highlight going on for, man? Seriously, Eduardo's header straight to Barkley. We could still win this on the break, you know, and that would be amazing as Ruggiero. Oh, brilliant. Come on, come on, come on. I will take this point every day of the week. Referee, please hurry up and blow for full time. Okay, we've got a free kick here. We could possibly win it. Deulofeu, float toward Keane. Oh, straight at the hair. Keane! It's 2-2, and that should do it. There's 35 seconds of stoppage time to go. As, oh, please, don't. Well done, Balut. Come on, that's got to be that. Ruggiero nodding on towards Deulofeu. What a great tactical change to bring him on for some height and to hopefully get us back on level terms, which he did. Come on, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God, it's wide. It's wide, it's wide, it's wide. Calm down, calm down. That's going to be that. Well, we can't beat United. It's something we just can't do on this save, but we got a very credible point, and the loss streak stops after 2, so we'll certainly take that. And I'm going to say, well done, lads. You proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat there, because let's be honest here, it's United. Everyone expects to get battered 5-0. I'm going to assertively criticise Donnelly, though. His goal-scoring runs came to an end today, and he did very little as well. But we got the point. That does move us back into the top 4, and now I'm very intrigued to see how Arsenal get on against Manchester City. Come on, City, do us a big, big favour and beat the Gunners. I have to say, that was very, very nervy, that. I mean, seriously, where are Espanyol in the table? They've been doing well in the match report, haven't they? They're in 6th place. Wow, Park King-Yu's doing well for them. That was so nervy, that. Honestly, there was a couple of moments there towards the end. I was thinking, if United win this, I'm going to be absolutely livid. So, are Arsenal at home or away on the penultimate game of the season? Let's find out. Are they away at the Etihad? I hope so. Yes, they are. Brilliant. So, they're away at the Etihad, who should be favourites, and they are. They're in 2nd. They've already guaranteed the top 4 place, though, so Arsenal have a lot more to play for going into this game. But hopefully, City and Marcelino can do us a big job and get us a big, big win against Arsenal. So, let's find out together whether Arsenal beat City and claim a big 3 points that will guarantee a top 4 finish, or, oh, how's that guy look? He's a ball midfielder I'm looking at. He's not that great, actually. A left-back, ball midfield, left-back. Let's find out how Arsenal get on together. Praying that City get the win, because this will be really, really big for us going into the final day. It won't change much, obviously, but it's a confidence booster if nothing else, as they'll go. I mean, that is just absolutely brilliant, isn't it? 4-0. 4-0. 4-0. I know you've got nothing to play for, City, but 4-0. Have a bit of dignity, for goodness sake. Alright, so here we go then. Final game of the season. We take on Arsenal here at the KCOM Stadium. A reminder of the league table and the situation as things stand right now. Arsenal have basically guaranteed a place in the top 4. In fact, they basically are. Let's not kid ourselves. So Arsenal are basically in the top 4 now and guaranteed to qualify with the Champions League. But it's between us and Spurs to see who finishes in that 4th and final Premier League spot. Now, Spurs are, of course, away against Liverpool, who could still qualify for a Europa League place. So they still have something to play for going into this game here at Anfield. So hopefully Liverpool can do us a massive favour and beat Spurs. And of course, for us, we take on Arsenal, where if Spurs win, we'll have to win as well. So if Spurs win, we've got to match their result, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. But a win, of course, will pretty much guarantee us, well, it will, basically, will put us in the top 4. So we know the situation, we know what's asked for us. A win will put us in the top 4 and qualify with the Champions League for the first straight year. Let's do it. Come on, Hull City. So, ow, that actually hurt. So, I just caught my fingernail underneath my little, the place where the thumb meets the corner of the hand. Right, just shut up. Right, so here we go. Second and final game. It's Arsenal at home. Let's get the win. Come on, Hull City. So, same team, but one change. Josh Tymon is getting dropped because Smajic has actually been in really good form of late since I put him in the team. He's not played that many games this season. When he has played, he's actually played really well. So, I'm going to put Smajic back in the team for this game and drop Josh Tymon, who actually this season, well, I mean, with those red arrows, he's definitely getting dropped. I'm going to criticise him before the game as well. Assertively, I'm going to say, if you want to reign this club, you need to be better in training. So, yeah, I'm going to put Smajic back in the first team. So I like this kid. I really do. Smajic is doing quite well, and they'll keep him in the first 11. So, this will be seen for the game at 4-2-4 of our normal instructions, and let's get the win. Come on, Hull. Raj in goal. Back for a Smajic, Demov, Keane and Balut. In midfield, Kirkpatrick and Saidi. On the wings, Olivier and Lecco. And up top together, Brian Donnelly and Saido Berahino, who didn't score in the last game. First time in ages one of those two haven't scored in one game, and hopefully today they'll both score 5 goals each. So on the bench, Vicari, Rodriguez, Torre, and Dye, Barkley, Delafeu, and Ruggiero. Here we go. Oh, Miguel hasn't been in the team for ages, has he? Why not? So here we go. It's the second and final game today. That was the Google in the background. You know what's on my tabs. Come on, Hull City. Let's get the win, and I won't need to watch porn. Little reference there for those that watched the second episode of this season. Those that didn't, you'd have absolutely no idea what I was talking about. Got the tabs loaded up just in case. Just in case I get really frustrated. We take 30 shots but don't score at all. I need to relieve myself in some way still. First highlight to Arsenal though. But Luke intercepts. Imagine if Arsenal scored straight away. So we get the ball back. Come on, a win today puts us in the top 4 and we guarantee it. Saidi free kick on the edge. Oh, yes. Now I criticised him in the last game. Why did I do that? Saidi with a wonderful free kick gives us the lead, and what a start to the game. We know what's at stake today, and it takes us under 2 minutes for the first goal of the game as well. Saidi, what a legend. 18 yards out, right on the edge of the area, and he gets it up and under the wall from that distance. Now, that's a hard thing to do that, but not hard for Saidi. Brilliant goal. He's clapping himself, and I'm clapping as well. Well done, Saidi. 1-0 to the Tigers. Perfect start, but the highlight here, and it could come to Hull again. Berahino to Donnelly, who could be through. Brian still on the ball. Sider with him. Can he release him? No, out wide towards Balut, who crosses. There's Berahino, no! Oh, what a save by Rulli. That would have been 2-0 in 9 minutes. What a start to the game. An amazing save with the goalkeeper, though, and still Arsenal only trail by 1. That would have been massive how we scored that. Need to get the latest scores up as well, so we can take a look at how Spurs are getting on in real time. Oh, I keep doing that. Away at Anfield. Where are we here? Sorry, yeah, there we are. Away at Anfield. So we'll keep a close eye on that game, and of course more of a close eye on this game as well, as Arsenal come through. Kovalenko finds Coquelin free towards Warburton, and Raj, what a save! Raj, what a save! You know, the players that I've been criticising of late are now stepping up, you know. Seriously, as Liverpool have gone in front, yes, get in, Isco, you whole City legend. 1-0 to the Tigers and 1-0 to Liverpool as well, which means that Spurs will need to come from behind to win as things stand, as we're also winning as well, as Spazov goes down the right and crosses, Dimov heads clear, and Arsenal look for that equalising goal. Warburton on the ball, through towards Francois Coquelin, Keane with the interception though, who plays it long to Sido. Now, chance on the break, let's go. Berahino towards Donnelly, down left-hand side. You got Sido getting in the area late, he's attacking it from deep. Can you find him? Yes, you can! Sido Berahino makes it 2-0 to the Tigers. I criticised them before the game as well. Criticising these players, it's what's making them play better. Donnelly down the left-hand side, does well to hold his man, fizzes it across, and I'm surprised that the Arsenal player in the centre there lost Sido Berahino, who puts it past the keeper. 2-0 to the Tigers. What a signing he's been, worth the money and then some. And we go double in front. What? We double our lead and go in front by 2-0. Oh, can we make it 3? That would be amazing, but instead we get the ball away. But there is Saidi trying to win it back, but he can't. Keane heads it on, and it's flicked on, and Warburton heads on, and Arsenal regain possession. So, if you remember the last 2 games against Arsenal, goals galore in those Champions League quarterfinals ties. I'm expecting the same here as well, so I expect Arsenal to come back into this game instantly, as Dominguez tries to send it down the right-hand side for Spazov, and he does. Number 3 crosses to the middle, in it goes, Keane heads clear, Coquelin picks it up, Frenchman back towards Warburton. Can they fashion out a chance here? Dominguez now finds Coquelin straight at Raj, thank goodness for that. Obviously for Arsenal, they've already finished in the top 4, so they're not really playing for much in this game. Berahino finds Donnelly, who's through. Oh, really, what a save. That would have been 3-0 in 19 minutes. Seriously, we had so many goals in that Champions League quarter-final tie. I think it finished 9-5 on aggregate, 14 goals in 2 games. So, totally expecting a lot of goals in this game as well. So, we may be leading by 2 and playing very well. We've had 3 clear-cut chances in 90 minutes, but I'm still fully expecting Arsenal to get back in this game before half-time. Oh, Leko is being forced off as well. That's not good. And I just took off Delafeu off the bench. You moron, JC. Right, now I can play Berahino on the right, but since he scored, I'd rather keep him playing as a deep lying forward, supporting Donnelly, to be honest. I can play Balut there, actually, because even though he's unnatural there and not really suited to that, he is actually a right midfielder accomplished as well, and his stats too, he's quick and got good crossing as well. I don't mind him playing there, so we'll push Balut up to right back, and we'll bring on Toure for Leko as well, and we shall go with that. That's a shame, and I really hope that's not a bad injury for Leko as well, potential foot injury. Hopefully that's just a bruised toe and not a broken foot. But either way, Leko out, and maybe out for the Champions League final as well. Oh, and now a corner for Arsenal as well. Dominguez takes it, whips one in. Raj claims it though, thank goodness. And look at this space for Balut there. If he wants to kick it long for the Turkish midfielder to go after. Oh no, the number 4's got back in position, never mind. As Raj took far too long to release the ball, and still is. But there we go, launched it long, and Sido can't win the header. And now Arsenal get it back. Dominguez on the ball. Chance here for Arsenal though, directly after that injury. Dominguez going for goal, and Raj has everything behind it. Still 2-0. I'm expecting a lot more goals in this game than just the 2 we've seen. Still up by 2 goals, but taking nothing for granted. I fully expect Arsenal to score at some point, and possibly very soon. Warburton's corner into the middle. Alternative Rock goes up for the header, but Kirkpatrick heads it clear, and Dominguez is first to track down a loose ball. Down his left-hand side. Come on, Hull. Be tight defensively, and we'll see out the 3 points to put us in the top 4. Dominguez goes for goal, fires it wide of the post. Fine with that. We're still up by 2. And another highlight is Liverpool go 2 goals up. Oh, yes, Liverpool. I love ya. 2 goals to the good. And as Kirkpatrick wins it back there, that means now that they have to come from 2 goals down to win. And with us winning, it doesn't really matter anyway. So right now, we've got a massive advantage. Let's just not throw it away. As Donnelly could be through for the 3rd goal. Oh, he took far too long to take the shot and really makes the save. Another really important one. I think that's 4 clear-cut chances, or it should have been a clear-cut chance, that we've had in 35 minutes. We've been so good in this first half. I'll tell you what, if we don't win this game, we'll only have ourselves to blame. We've been fantastic in his first half. So Spurs are going to collapse. Oh, right on cue. Spurs are going to collapse. They're going to lose their final 2 games. They are God, because you know what's going to happen now, don't you? I mean, you know what's going to happen now. Why don't I just keep my big mouth shut? Leading by 2 as the second half gets underway. Now I'm quite worried now that Dele Alli's got a goal. Smajic cross to the middle. Donnelly. Oh, Rooney with another brilliant save. Rooney's been amazing in this game. Unbelievable. Still up by 2, but I tell you what, we should be home and dry right now. If it wasn't for their number 1, we would be. He's been unbelievable, and he's kept Arsenal pretty much single-handedly in this game. As Balut down the right-hand side hits it off Digne and plays it back towards Toure, and now Donnelly on the ball. He needs to work on his finishing for the final, man. Seriously, he's been very poor in this game, but here's Balut on the ball, down the right-hand side. Can he cross? Yes, he can. Alternative Rock gets it clear, though, and Sandro first to the loose ball. We've kept him reasonably quiet in this game so far. He's the second highest scorer in the league, so I'm expecting him to explode at some point and come into life. How about now? Kovalenko on the ball, tackled by Dimo. Penaranda picks it up. Dimo gets it clear, and now Berahino to Donnelly, and a chance on the break. Let's go. Hole, no clear. Kovalenko's through. What happened there? Dimo playing everyone onside, and Raj makes a brilliant save. Blagovest, mate, wake up. Wake up. Seriously, what are you doing? You literally left everyone on side there. Keane stepped up. Smajic stepped up. Toure stepped up. You just stood there like a moron. Oh, I've just seen Liverpool 4-1 up against Spurs now as well. We've not been notified because there's been quite a few things going in the top left. But Iñaki Williams, there we go, right on cue, has made it 4-1 to the Reds. And that means now that it's basically done. I mean, bar an almighty collapse from us and Liverpool as well, it's all over. We're in the top 4 and we'll be qualifying the Champions League for the 3rd straight season. Thank goodness for that. Oh, what a ball. Balut. Donnelly this time. Oh, Rooney. This is... How is he saving these shots? So chance for Arsenal, just over 11 minutes to go. Coquelin on the ball finds Warburton through the gap towards Sandro. Toure back towards Raj. Always a little bit worried those back passes because so often in FM they're left way too short. As Ruggiero goes down the right-hand side. Can he cross to the middle? Yes, he can. Donnelly, oh, there we go. At the 19th time of asking, Brian Donnelly finally gets his goal. His 38th of the year. As Ruggiero off the bench fizzes one in. It's 3-0 to Hull. We're going to get the better of Arsenal for the 3rd straight time now. We were actually doing all right against Arsenal now. After struggling against them very early on in the series. It's 3 goals to the good, and that will do it. And since we got just 10 minutes to go, there is a highlight here as Sandro gets on the ball. And will he shoot from range or will he pass it to someone? He's going to go for the former and puts it wide of the post. I'm going to bring on Alfred Ndiaye for his final appearance in a Hull City shirt. So Kirkpatrick off, Alfred Ndiaye on. And, well, probably my first big marquee signing, if you don't count Delafeu, is going to come on for his final appearance. Our former skipper on for the final time for Hull. And they offer see out this game with a 3-0 scoreline. So final score, Hull City 3, Arsenal 0. I felt as though we need to win both games today. In the end, we'd only need 1. But Liverpool doing us a massive favour, and Chelsea, of course, doing a massive favour as well. Both of those teams beating Spurs in their final 2 games means that we do qualify for the Champions League for the 3rd straight season. And that is so important. Consistently finishing in the top 4 is mandatory. Even though qualifying for the Europa League was our league expectation, finishing in the top 4 was mandatory. We've done it. We're in the Champions League for the 3rd straight year. We've got the final to come in the next episode as well. And hopefully we'll end what has been a very good season with some silverware and our first trophy of the year as well. So Balut is going to be out for 1 to 2 days. Other places play through injury in order to take part in like training and matches. He doesn't need to. The game is in for like 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll just leave him there. It's fine. And Leko is out for. Oh no, does that mean he's going to be out for the final? It might do. It might do. Is he out for the final? 3 to 4 weeks. I'd say he is really. Yeah, he is. Oh god. So we're out Malonas and Leko for the Champions League finals. If things weren't going to be tough enough, that's such a shame. And the board have given us £60 million for the new season. Hello, Chairman. Thank you very much. That's the biggest budget we've had in the entire series so far. I think, or is it the second highest? I can't think. It's 1 to 2. And I'll certainly take that. So, yeah, delighted with that. As I say, Donnelly was superb in the last game in front of goal. He wasn't. He missed like 8 1-on-1s. But still, we've qualified the Champions League, which means the final league table ends up looking like this. Manchester United, surprise, surprise, win it once again for the 5th time in 6 years. City finish in 2nd, 25 points behind them. They scored 107 goals, only let in 20. Had a goal difference record of 87 and only lost once in 38. How do you beat Manchester United? City in 2nd, Arsenal in 3rd, Hull in 4th. So for the 1st straight year, we haven't made progression, but we still finished in 4th. At least got more points than last year, but either way, just can't seem to break into the top 3 yet, like I'm so desperate for us to do. Spurs finished in 5th, West Brom in 6th, Chelsea in 7th, and Liverpool finished in 8th place in the end, so don't qualify for the Europa League. And the teams that were relegated were Everton, Leicester, and Newcastle, and that's gutted as well that Norwich survived. And the reason being is quite simple. Craig Laycock is a new gen / region I've been looking at right here that looks really, really good, and he has a relegation release clause of £23 million. So I was desperate for Norwich to go down, so I could prize him away from Carrow Road for a fee which is quite big still, but I would say it'd be worth it as he's looking very good at just 21 years old. But anyway, Norwich stay up, and the teams went down were Everton, Leicester, and Newcastle as well. So are there any players I could possibly get from these 3 teams that could be all right? I don't think they're going to be quite as good as the Laycock that I've been looking at, and yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's it then. That's it. We've done it. We qualified the Champions League for the first straight year. It was nervy. It was touch and go in that United game. Let's just say that. But at least we've done it. And also Donnelly as well becomes the first ever player that won the Golden Boot as well. So absolutely delighted with that. And it just goes to show you, I knew what I was doing. I threw him in the first team way back in Season 2, and you see exactly why. Donnelly claimed the Young Players Player of the Year as well. De Gea was the Golden Glove winner. Raj came back in 2nd place. How many clean sheets did Raj keep this season? Do we find out here? Yeah, we do 19. Really, I thought it was actually quite poor this season. But okay, fair enough. And how many players do we have in the team of the year? Josh Tyman was in the team of the year. Funny enough, I dropped him for the final game, and Donnelly as well, both in the team of the year, which is great as well. And Donnelly dedicates the award to me. Of course he does. He loves me so much, and I love Brian Donnelly. I love him even more if he wins us the Champions League as well. So that will end today's episode then of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big fan of you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. The next episode is of course the final one of the season as we take on Manchester United in the Champions League final at Wembley, in an all-English affair at an English stadium as well. I'm not fancying our chances of winning this game because we know how good United are. They're the whole of the competition. They are literally winning every single competition every single year at the moment, but I'm still hopeful we can do it. You never know. So thanks for watching, guys. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the final episode of the season, the Champions League final against Manchester United at Wembley, very soon. Bye.